I've been using the Honor 400 in rose gold for the past 2 weeks, and it's one of those devices that doesn't just grow on you, it earns its spot in your hand. Let's start with the physical feel. The rose gold finish isn't loud, it's quiet luxury. A soft metallic sheen that shifts subtly under light. It doesn't collect fingerprints and it doesn't feel slippery. The back has a satin texture, smooth but with just enough grip to feel secure. At 7.118mm thick and around 184 grams, it's light but solid. The frame is flat, aluminum and cool to the touch, and the button placement spot on. The volume and power buttons are clicky, responsive and satisfyingly tactile. You hear it, click. Click. It's subtle, but it's there. And that matters more than people realize. The phone is also IP65 rated, so light rain, splashes, dust, no stress. This is a phone you don't have to baby. Let's talk display. This is a 6.55-inch flat AMOLED panel. Resolution 2736 by 1264. Refresh rate 120Hz. It's sharp, vibrant and unbelievably bright. Up to 5000 nits. Yes, 5000. Outdoors under full sun, it still holds its own, colors are rich without being overdone. Blacks are deep thanks to the OLED tech. And everything from social media to video playback to scrolling menus just looks buttery smooth. No ghosting, no tearing, just clean visuals. Under the hood, it's powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, paired with 8GB of RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. Everyday performance is fast and fluid. Apps launch quickly, swiping between screens is seamless. Even heavier games like Genshin Impact or PUBG run consistently well, especially with Game Boost turned on. There are no overheating issues either. The thermal management here is efficient. Software-wise, it's running MagicOS 9 based on Android 15. And the skin, surprisingly refined. Minimal bloat, clean animations, and best of all, AI that actually feels useful. One highlight is Magic Portal. It reads what's on your screen and suggests the next logical action. Tap an address, it offers navigation. Drag a photo, it preps it for sharing or editing in another app. It's fast, it's contextual, and it saves time. And then there's the creative side of AI. With the image to video tool, you can turn a single photo into a stylized short clip. The phone analyzes the image, applies motion effects, overlays music, and gives you a cinematic micro video in seconds. Great for birthdays, travel shots, even quick promo style posts. You've also got AI image editing. Magic Eraser is here and it's surprisingly accurate. Tap once, unwanted objects, people, distractions gone, the fill is clean. There's also background expansion, scene recreation, and AI upscaling for older, lower-res images. The AI gallery groups your content automatically by people, places, even moods. It builds albums and highlights reels without you doing anything. And it does all of it offline. Now the cameras. The rear setup includes a 200-megapixel main sensor with OIS and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide. And let me say this now, there's no telephoto lens here. So if you're into zoom photography, you'll be relying on digital crop. But aside from that, the results are impressive. Daylight shots, crisp, detailed, and balanced. Colors are true to life, not overly saturated. Shadows hold detail, and the dynamic range feels tuned just right. In low light, night mode does a solid job. It reduces noise, preserves texture, and keeps exposure balanced. Portraits are sharp, with smooth depth blur and strong edge detection, even around hair and glasses. On the front, you've got a 50-megapixel selfie camera. The detail here is great. Skin tones are natural. It handles contrast well, even in mixed lighting. Perfect for social posts and video calls. Video recording goes up to 4K at 30 FPS. Stabilization is solid. EIS handles handheld footage well, even while walking. The main sensor captures solid dynamic range and consistent color. Speakers, you've got dual stereo drivers, top and bottom. The soundstage is wide for a phone in this category. Dialogue is clear, highs are clean, and mids have presence. Don't expect deep bass, but the balance is satisfying for video, music, or casual gaming. No headphone jack here, but Bluetooth 5.3 is stable and supports LDAC and aptX HD, so wireless audio quality is excellent. Battery life is another strong point. With a 530-300 mAh silicon carbon cell, the Honor 400 easily delivers a full day of use, and for lighter users, even into a second day. I've been averaging 6 to 7 hours of screen on time with mixed use, charging as far as 66 watts wired. You'll hit 50% in 15 minutes, and a full charge in under 45. No wireless charging, which would have been nice, but you probably won't miss it with speeds like this. You also get an in-display fingerprint scanner. It's quick, accurate, and works well even with slightly wet fingers. Face unlock is available too, and in bright environments, it's nearly instant. On the connectivity side, you've got dual SIM, 5G, Wi-Fi 6, NFC, and stable call quality. The antenna design seems well optimized. I haven't dropped a call or signal yet. The unit I'm using has 256GB of storage, with no microSD slot. For most users, that's plenty, especially with cloud backup as an option. So here's the final word. The Honor 400 in rose gold delivers far more than you'd expect for its class. It's beautifully built, thoughtfully designed, and deceptively powerful. The camera doesn't rely on gimmicks. The software feels polished. And the AI isn't just a checkbox. It actually improves how you use the phone. You don't get a telephoto lens. You don't get wireless charging. But what you do get is a smart, balanced, and polished experience that makes sense in the real world. And this rose gold version, it turns heads without screaming for attention. After 2 weeks, I can say this. The Honor 400 doesn't just fit into your life. It adds to it.